G'day and welcome to the second video of locus of a point being in the shape of a parabola. In this one I'm going to have a look at example 9. So 9a says find the equation of the parabola with focus 0c and directrix y equals negative c. Okay, so we've got some sort of situation here where we've got this point 0c, we don't know what c is, and then some line here and here y equals negative c. And we need to find out the equation of the parabola that makes this sort of work. So again, I'm going to choose a random point out here, call it x and y, and then the distance between these two I can work out, and the distance between these two, given that that's the shortest distance between that line and that point, this one is going to be some x value, in fact the same x value, and now this time negative c. Okay, and now I'm going to do a very similar equation to what I did before back in this video, and we're going to work out the answer. So I'm going to get the distance between this point and the distance between these 2 points here. So I get the square root of x minus 0 squared plus y minus 1, minus c. It does look like a 1. It's actually a c. It's a c squared. And that equals the square root of x minus x squared, which ends up being 0, plus y minus negative c squared. Okay, and now I'm going to solve this equation. So that's just going to be square both sides, so that's x squared plus y squared minus 2yc plus c squared equals 0 squared, and then y squared, that's plus c, so that'll be plus 2yc plus c squared. And now I can do some cancelling. C squareds exist on both sides, y squared exists on both sides, and we've got x squared equals, I'll do just one more step, sorry, x squared minus 2yc equals 2yc. Add 2yc to both sides, so x squared equals 2yc. Now divide both sides by 2c, and I get y equals x squared over 2c. And I've just realised I've made a mistake, and you've probably seen that before. That shouldn't be a 2, that should be a 4. So y equals x squared over 4c. Okay, so that would be the answer to question A. Then B says hence find the focus of the parabola with equation y equals 2x squared. Okay, so it's going to be some sort of parabola around here somewhere, and we've got a particular one that we need to find, and because we've been given y equals 2x. What is this doing? Okay, so B, we've been told that y equals 2x squared, and now we're trying to find this value of c, or the focal point. Okay, so this one is fairly straightforward. We would just make y equals 2x squared equal y equals x squared over 4c and find out what c is. So 2x squared equals x squared over 4c, and so 2 equals 1 over 4c, so c equals 1 over 8. Okay, so then the focal point would be 0, which we already knew, and 1 on 8. So hopefully that's given you a bit of an insight as to how to work out the locus of a point in the shape of a parabola. And yeah, you can have a go at some of the questions. They can get a little bit tricky, but just give them a go anyway. Thanks.